Hey everybody, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt. Standard ammunition test today, sponsored by Global Ordnance. In full transparency, Global sent me a box of all of their in-house brand ammunition for me to do a review on. This particular 7.62x39 is actually loaded by Arsenal in Bulgaria. This is 123 grain full metal jacket. Let's throw him on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. So we have two barrel lengths afforded to us in 7.62x39. That is our 10-inch and our 16-inch. After we've collected our velocities, we do a practical accuracy. We've got a lead sled. We're going to probably go 50, maybe 100 yards. One of the good things about me picking up a lot of this 7.62x39 is I hope to at some point get my hands on the M&M Industries M10XZ so we can do a review on that. I've heard that that gun is very accurate, and I want to see how that compares to our standard AK. Up first is our shortest barrel length. This is our Zastava M92 PAP. This is the first gun that I SBR'd. Got a JMAC Customs RRD4 up front for recoil reduction. Got an AKT trigger in here. This is a Manticore Arms triangle stock. Little 10-round PMags. Not too bad, getting a little bit of muzzle flash off whatever powder they are using in this load. And now our 16-inch, this is our Palmetto State Armory GF3. Got the AKT trigger in there, RRD4 from JMAC up front, KCI little 10-round magazine. Here is our Global Ordnance Arsenal repackaged 7.62x39 steel case, 25 yards, using the R.A.N.G.E Gen 2 in the lead sled with our primary arms, 18 power first off focal plane scope, 80 degrees outside today, minimal to no wind, although at 25 yards the wind shouldn't affect this too much. Our first group 1.072 inches, our second group 0.880. Fairly consistent. It's usually when I step out to 100 yards is when I see the accuracy degrade in 7.62x39. 50 yards, it opens up a little more. If we get a chance, we'll shoot this stuff at 100 to see how it does. Here is our Arsenal 7.62x39, and that's what I got, folks. 3.037 inches at 100 yards. I don't think I'm going to waste anyone else's time doing any 100-yard tests with the other rounds, because this is typically what I get for accuracy. I mean, we put 4 of them right there, and then you just get a flyer. And even here's another group. Here's 3 of them, and then we start getting flyers. And then we've got over here. So I don't know if it's a combination of maybe barrel thinness and how it heats up and causes an accuracy shift. But you guys have seen my 5.56 and even my 308 and other caliber for accuracy tests using very similar equipment in that lead sled or without a lead sled, and I'm very capable of shooting, 1-inch groups at 100 yards with most guns or better, even though that's not very impressive. But this is just what I get with 7.62x39. Well, folks, there you have it, a very typical 7.62x39 load steel case. We've got sealant on our primer and our bullet for long-term storage. We had velocities right in line with everything else that we've checked. Our accuracy, again, 25 yards I think is always a good compromise for me with 7.62x39. I'd like to go to 50, but then once I get out to 100 yards, things open up to around 2 to 3 MOA, and that seems very typical with everything that I've tested. It could be, the PSA GF3 that I'm using could just be the way that the bullets are being loaded into that barrel, or there's, maybe the barrel's on the thinner side. I maybe should get a Ruger American or something in 7.62x39, bolt action gun and then retest at some point. But with all that being said, I'm going to get the heck out of here. And at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who helped make these possible. Number one is my Patreon and subscribe star fans. I have a link tree in the description below with various different spreadsheets from data from velocity to armor, and I've got different affiliate links to help support me. Number two is Global Ordnance, who in full transparency provided us with a bunch of that ammunition to test with no strings attached. And of course, number three is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.
I have 20 right now to shoot.
You got 10 plus 20 more.
So that's 30.
Yep, 30 total.